Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Welcome back to How Farms Work. It's a wet one out today, but it's a little slower on the farm. We aren't harvesting today because of the rain that we got last night. But there is a header cart in Mount Horrible some people call it. And we're gonna head up there and see if it's any good, see if it's worth buying and possibly bring it home. What do you say we head over to the farm and head up to Mount Horrible? I could push snow with that. Got a giant spring in the front. How many foot is it? 30?
32. Ratchet shot, we'll have to replace that, it's no big deal. Check the tires, the bearings when we get them. That's what it is. I think it look pretty good as far as pictures. Wonder how stable it's going to be in uneven ground, being a tri. No, that's what it is. Let's get out of here. Good. How big is this? It's 35, isn't it?
No rock dam? Or is that with the front?
35 foot.
I guess that's the point of the steep.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know if your new 7720 will run this.
8820, right?
It's a 40 John Deere 45. Get it right. You know.
But the good news is we're going to tune the motor, so we'll have that little extra oomph to get it across the field.
Mm-hmm.
It's an ear catcher.
So this is that single point hookup you were talking about?
Yes. See how it just plugs in, and you get all your electrical and all your hydraulics. It just it has the same thing. It just plugs in and lock it down.
That's kind of nice. Wonder what they want for this one.
Ask him. Imagine it's 50 grand or something.
Really don't like the chopping in general.
You don't have to run it though. You just
But the
turn it
problem is the amount of weight, the extra weight that the chopping adds to it, plus the extra gearbox. I was talking to our spectacle buddy, and he's like, if you're not going to use it, he says, you really shouldn't be trying to balance the chopping stuff on it. He says, it adds a lot of weight.
I don't hardly see any of them without it.
It makes the stalks too aggressive. You drive over them and it's just going to rip up our tires. I actually prefer having the 360-degree chain rolls and running that through the field. It does a better job of processing our stocks.
See this, the one he's got up there, this is all destroyed. Andrew claims the hydroplexes are really nice.
Over the weight capacity of the coming.
There you go.
Thanks again, guys.
Thanks,
Yep.
guys.
Thanks talking to you.
Oh!
The bolt there is just locked up.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, they're on. Really, really dim, but they're on.
Where are your blinkers, man? Yeah.
The blinkers are working too.
Try the other side.
What do we have for sockets then?
See, actually, what's nice too, of course, you know, this is going to be in the way when you fold it up, but you can get another, put your metric wrenches through here.
Yeah, yeah, see that? Yeah. Yeah, fine.
Yeah, awesome. So we got,
You can get them up.
7s, your standards. These are your standards in this row. You got your metrics in the back
Get a
row.
label maker and label everything.
So for $1,500, you can get a nice toolbox, road box with a nice little setup of tools, leaving enough to get you started and just enough to be dangerous. So I'll throw some more stuff in here. My plan is literally just get a pallet and then we'll butcher the pallet up so it's to length for this. Then we'll run a strap from each handlebar on each side and then just strap it solid to the pallet. And then that way we can take it in and out of the back of the truck as we need to. Because, you know, planting and harvest, probably just put it in the back and forget about it. But, you know, like, point in case you have a set of electrical pliers, so when the straw chopper sensor starts acting up the combine, you're just not in that kind of a mood, you just clip the wires and, you know, hand tighten them and call it good, right? We won't tell Dad about that. But the good news is, on that John Deere 45 that we're going to be running now, we don't have to worry about those electrical
All those sensors?
Yeah. That's pretty neat.
I think we should be able to fit the 643 head onto this header cart, don't you? So we probably won't see the Stud King 32 header cart in use yet this fall, but next fall for sure. It just kind of depends on how things fall into place. There's a lot of things that need to click just right, but I don't expect that we'll be using it yet this fall, but you never know. You know, those 4-row 40-inch heads, they really take up a lot of space these days, and so we'll definitely be using the header cart twice as much if we need to use it for both heads when the time comes. But that's all I have really to say about that for now. Things are just kind of happening, and I'm waiting to see how it all plays out. I don't want to speak too soon, and you know, never really, I don't want to start talking about stuff until it shows up. So in the meantime, might go back to harvesting some corn, top off the stew bin, depending on how much we get stuffed into that souk up. We'll top it off, mix it in, make sure that the moisture in the bin is good, and that'll be it for hauling corn into the grain bins. And I'm gonna start hauling more with the truck. So depending on how things go, who knows? The truck might be going away, or we might be seeing a different one here in the next year or two. So we'll just have, like I said, just have to wait and see. I don't like talking about things until I know for sure the things that I'm talking about are going to play out like they will. So it is what it is. But I can't really complain about Big Red because she paid herself off in 2.5 seasons. So can't really complain about it much at all. So, well, tomorrow we're going to look at a Swick 612C corn head. And I think that'll fit just right on the new 7720. But we got a call from Sloan's. We've been looking around at new corn heads, and we're going to check one out tomorrow. Sloan's just got one traded in from a farmer who upgraded to a folding corn head, and it's out near Beloit. So we're gonna go out to the guy's farm tomorrow and have a look at it, see if he's around, see how it looks. The one that we're going to look at does not have the chopping on it. So I know Travis and Dad will prefer to have a non-chopping head because of how the stubble is left out in the field. But I think with some stock stompers that could be alleviated. But this one has stock stompers on it. So, I mean, it's non-chopping, but regardless, it is what it is. And I'm kind of interested to see how the stock stompers will handle in the field. So let's go have a look tomorrow. I probably won't be filming too much because I'll be on this guy's farm. I don't like to film places without permission. So, unless it's close-ups of the header. So, let's wait around till morning and go check out that new head.
In 1,000 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Took us to the field and he run it and everything. There was one of the rolls was chattering, but he said it comes loose once in a while, so he tightened it up and it's working fine. I think I'll go ahead and take it.
Okay, I'll mark it sold. We'll get it removed just as quick as we can.
You gonna bring it to the farm, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll probably send a trailer after it and get it, you know, down in Monroe and get it.
Okay.
Get it, and I'll just probably, if everything goes, I'll just get it right to you. I mean, get there as quick as we can.
Sounds good. We're gonna be able to lift it off.
Off the semi with the combine. How's that we're gonna work?
Oh, I'm talking head cart. I'm probably gonna move it with a head cart.
That's fine.
Okay.
You just made
That
something
way-
with semi.
That way you could probably get it off of the combine better.
Yeah. Right.
Woo-wee, would you look at that? The day has finally come. Kent dropped off the 612C for us, so we're probably gonna see the new combine in use here, which is gonna be our next video, is the combine being delivered. I need a little bit more time to edit that one. So overall, I think that this head should do, it was pretty good. We needed to work on a couple of things before we continue to use it like next year, but I think for now we might try using the combine with the 612C just to kind of get a feel for the combine and the head, and to make sure that everything runs properly, and you know, just to see if we have any other issues or things that we need to address before next harvest. But now with what we have left to harvest in corn, we're still going to be using the 9510 for the rest of the corn here that's down, because we need the yield data off that before we switch it over to the new combine. We're going to be taking stuff off the 9510, and I don't know yet whether or not we're going to be able to switch the monitor back and forth. Depends on what parts we need to switch to the new combine, but we'll just have to wait and see, because I have a field that we'll have to use the 9510 for, because it has the corn reel, and I need the yield data information off that as well. So we're going to be using the 9510 to finish this farm, and then probably that field of mine for sure, and then probably one of Travis's fields down below. But just kind of depends on the availability of yield monitor parts and when we can get them in, because getting anything right now is kind of tough. So be sure to stay tuned. I'll be offering more information on the combine in the next video. Like I said, just need a little bit more time to play with the footage, because we're going to start harvesting here now that the weather is straightened out. We're going to continue to harvest with the 9510 until we get all of the down corn, and then everything else that goes down to the river we're going to be able to use the new combine on. So I don't see why we won't be using that in a future video. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, all How Farms Work. And with that, I'll see you next time.